Hello friends, it is Danni. Welcome back to another video. Today, I am going to be filming... Oh, I just realized there's a crease in that book. That's sad. I am going to be filming a collective summer book haul. I realized that I haven't done a book haul in a long time, and I have also realized I have accumulated quite a few books, if you couldn't tell by the thing that you see before you see my face, the thumbnail. I have accumulated quite a few books in the last couple of months. So I figured I would haul them for you so you could see them. Some of them you have already seen in like unboxings and stuff, but if you guys don't watch my unboxings, then this will be the first time you're seeing them. These are all of the books that I've gotten, I want to say from like June/July to now, as of today. And I think these are all the books that are coming to me, apart from my Owl Crate box, which obviously doesn't ship until the 18th, so it won't be here till the end of the month. In which case I will do an unboxing for that and then include them in my next book haul. That being said, I have 13 books to show you, so let's get started. The first book, I think it was July. I don't know the exact dates of these things, but I think this was July because I feel like I unboxed it with an Owl Crate. I just don't remember if it was July or August. And that's an ARC copy of These Broken Stars by Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner. I did a books for trade because y'all know my obsession with this series. And somebody had this arc and they wanted this cruel design that I had. Like I had an arc of that, so we traded and I have this copy now and it's beautiful. What more do I have to say? I didn't get these in order of like when they came out. I got them backwards. The next two books I have are From Twinkle with Love and When Dimple Met Rishi by Sandhya Menon. And I got these not in order. I got this one first in my Owl Crate, and then like 2 days later I had ordered a copy of When Dimple, I had ordered a copy of When Dimple Met Rishi because I knew I was getting this book in my first ever Owl Crate, which was July, and so this copy is signed because it was an Owl Crate exclusive, and this is just a normal hardcover that look really pretty together. And so these were both in July, and I'm couple pages into When Dimple, but there's another book in this pile, or a couple books in this pile that might be read before When Dimple, even though it's already started, because I have no self-control and I want to read some books before Nano. These two books I'm going to show together because I didn't get to show you them in my Frenzy Presents vlog because I forgot them at Frenzy. That is a finished copy of The Black Witch and a ARC copy of The Iron Flower, both by Laurie Forrest. I got to meet her. Both of these are signed. I just don't have enough hands to show you that. The next book that I have is Grace and Fury by Tracy Banghart. This was my August Owl Crate book, also signed. And very pretty, and it's an Owl Crate exclusive cover and everything. Again, that was August, so we're still in August. Next two books I got sent by Ashley shortly after I got my copies of Black Witch and The Iron Flower back. And the first one I have is Pulp by Robin Talley. These were books that I had like sent in requests for, and Ashley had said that she didn't have any more left, and then she found copies of them in the office and she sent them to me. I'm pretty sure I heard this being marketed as something about, yeah, there we go. I was right. It's about lesbian pulp fiction. And while I was at Frenzy, I also heard about this book. Again, asked for a copy. She didn't have any, and then she found this copy, so she sent it to me. That is Swing by Kwame Alexander, and this book is sounding so good. That book is out in October. No, this book is out in October. That book's out in November. But this book is about a kid who is like obsessed with swing music. It is also in verse, which is something that I'm very excited about because I haven't read one of those books in a very long time. I think the last time I read one was probably one by Sarah Crossan, which was like 2 years ago. The next book that I got, if you can't tell that I'm very excited about it, is Snow in Love by Melissa De La Cruz, Nick Stone, Amy Friedman, and Casey West. I heard about this not too long ago. I sent in the request. I heard back like 2 days later saying that it was on its way, and it showed up, and it's here, and it's beautiful, and it is 4 holiday stories, and it is out October 30th, so just before Halloween. Next, I have my September Owl Crate book, and that is Mirage by Samaya Dodd. And again, signed because Owl Crate. I am also very excited about this one. You all know I have a love-hate relationship with fantasy, but I was very excited to hear about this one. I was also excited about Grace and Fury, so I figured why not give them a shot and try and read them. And I also love getting signed books, so why not? These next 2 books, I don't know how. I've won 2 Twitter giveaways in the last few months, and the books finally showed up. This is like my 3rd Twitter giveaway win this year, because I won, to be honest, in, I want to say June or July. Oh, that's a book I should probably be showing. Quick shout out to my favorite book of this year thus far, which I just mentioned, which is To Be Honest by Maggie Ann Martin. I did an unboxing of this. It was one of the first, no, it was the first Twitter giveaway that I had won in like years. Thought that was it. I was only gonna win 1. No, I won 2 after that. So I somehow managed to win. I don't know. I'm still stunned. I just can't. But still can't believe I won 2 Twitter giveaways after, to be honest. But I did. Like, I'm very grateful and everything. I just don't know how it happened. I just can't wrap my mind around it. But one of the first books I won is Mammoth by Jill, oh god, that word. See? Okay, let's try this. Bagchinsky. Bagchinsky? Sure. And this is an annotated arc. And in between that book and the book that I got today, I also purchased 2 graphic novels. Oops. These were graphic novels that I have been waiting for. This first one I'm still kind of salty about, but it's okay. The first one is Check Please, #hockey by Ngozi Ukazu. I think that's how you say her name. It's basically a graphic novel about a guy named, I think they call him Biddy. I've only read like the first 2 chapter-y things, who bakes pies and is also on a hockey team, and he falls in love with a boy. The reason why I'm salty about this is because I had an arc from BookCon that my mom gave away without telling me. I wanted to keep it and she thought I didn't. Still salty, but I have a finished copy of it now, and that's good, and I'm very excited to read it, so everything is fine. It's fine. Next graphic novel that I bought with that one is Saga Volume 9 by Brian K. Vaughan and Fiona Staples, and I have heard this ruins people. Like, it just obliterates them. Like, the last 3 volumes have obliterated me. I'm not prepared. Like, I don't, what are words? I'm very excited. I'm also very nervous just because from what I've heard. But there's no spoilers. I've just heard that it ruins people in the best way. The next book that I have is the other book that I won on a Twitter giveaway, and I just received it today in the mail, and that is You Asked for Perfect by Laura Silverman. And this is obviously an arc. It comes out March 2019. I didn't realize it was that long, like, way away. Wow. It is also signed by the author. And it came with a little bookmark and a note from the author. I just read this and I just realized it's all. Oh my god! Last night / this morning, I went on Facebook. And I have my friend Annie Sullivan on Facebook, and she is... There's a ghost in my house. I will pick those up after. She is a friend that I met at BookCon who is also an author, and she was like, my book's on sale, both on Amazon in the US and in Canada. So I was like, I am here for this girl. Here I am. And so for $1.99, I picked up a copy of Annie's book, which is a lot prettier when you can actually see it in its full form. But it is A Touch of Gold by Annie Sullivan, and it's like a fantasy retelling of King Midas and his daughter, which I was like, oh my god, when I heard about it. The last book, though, probably my most exciting book that I have. The book that I am talking about is What If It's Us by My Baes, by Becky Albertalli and Adam Silvera. And this is a signed first edition. It came in my Chapters Indigo box. I intentionally bought the box because it came with this signed copy. Where's the signed page again? The signed page is like not where you expect it to be. It's there. There's a little tiny signature from Becky and then Adam's. And so this signed copy came with a notebook and postcards and note from the authors and everything. And it's not as fancy as Owl Crate, but this is like the one-time box that I was buying. I needed it in my life, and even though it came late, I'm here for it. And so I've read the first like 2 chapters from when I was reading Leah on the Offbeat, and so now I get to read this. I'm not prepared because it's apparently supposed to ruin you in the best way. Somebody told me that the ending is very much more like Adam's writing than Becky's, which means that somebody's probably gonna die. Just saying, because like literally every single book he writes is about death. It's fine. Those are all of the books that I've accumulated in the past couple of months. Comment down below if you have read any of these, or you are excited to read any of these, or if you have gotten some amazing books like this. Next video you should be seeing after this one will probably be Preptober video with Hannah and Jen. That is it for this video, you guys. I don't know what my next one's gonna be, but whatever it is, I will see you guys in that one. Happy reading, friends!